Radio Wolves, and it's Yoga for All. I'm coming back from a wonderful weekend. I hope you have too. And wanted to invite you today to do more movements, more breath work. So I'm hoping that you are ready for that. If you are driving, please do listen in and maybe do that when you get home. But if you're in the position where you are sitting or standing, I will be doing some nice movements for you today. So, daylight hours are getting longer. Have you noticed? It's said that when you look at the first light of the dawn, it can help you become more happier. It increases that nice feel-good hormone in your body that helps you feel a little bit more confident, more happier, a little bit more energy in your body as well. So I'm hoping that you can catch that daily dose of natural light as soon as you can in the morning. You might feel a little bit cold, don't want to get out of bed so quick. But remember, you're not meant to jump out of bed every single day full of beans. So give yourself that sanction to say, I think today I'll have a little bit more extra light to start my day. And it's free. It doesn't cost you much. So today, want to remind yourselves to follow your body. I always say that you might feel different from last week or yesterday, and your joints and your muscles. Be kind to yourself. Any breath work that we'll be doing today, be kind to yourself and follow as much as you feel is comfortable. So the question today is how to create a more high mood, a bit more energy in the body to help you feel better in yourself. And movement is it. And one of the important parts of the body that we want to move effectively, I would say, is the beautiful spine. The spine is one of those parts of the body that connects our organs, our nervous system, and different parts of how we are moving. Because if you look at our body, look at your body, look at how you're sitting, for example. The way we sit, the way our posture is, will affect how we feel. So if you're sitting in a position, see how you are. Are you sitting a little bit upright? Are you sitting a little bit sort of relaxed with the shoulders? And as soon as you become aware of how you're sitting, probably you started already sitting upright or standing a bit better. The way you sit will affect how you feel. How you feel will affect how you sit. And when we look at that positioning of how we are, it will also allow us to say, do I need to change? Do I need to change my posture or change how I'm feeling to feel better? And I know sometimes it's not always easy to go straight into what do I do with my posture? What is it that I'm not doing? What is it that I am needing to do? So today, I want to work a little bit more on your spine. The spine is very beautifully set up. It's got beautiful muscles and vertebrae. And as soon as you start moving it, there are different ways of impacting the flow of the fluid in the spine to promote that wellness in the body and the mind. And remember, when you move the spine, the nerves from the spine will also affect your glands and your muscles and your organs. And the movement will also nourish the nerves and also means it will help benefit the whole body. Some movements will seem simple, some movements can be a little bit more stronger, but what I like to do today is work with the breath a little bit more. Okay, so something that will give you a little bit more boost. So later on, there is a question I want to come back to afterwards, and the question is all about how to incorporate the yoga in your life. And I know there is a question that has come up this afternoon, which I'll come back to in a moment. So movement, accessing the energy flow in your body, accessing that beautiful flow in the spine, which affect the whole of your body. When we focus with the breath, it can also help you calm down. When we calm our mind down, we're a little bit more focused in what we're doing. So I like to remind you that when we do the movements, notice how you are feeling beforehand. See where your mind is. See how you are, where your thinking is going. Is it to the movement? Is it to the breath? Or is it something well out in the different part of our existence, in the environment, what's happening outside, what's happening in the room, what happened last week even, or what's going to happen tonight? When the mind is a little bit more focused, the breath can help you to focus it. When you focus the breath, it'll help you feel the benefit of the movements and the what's happening in your muscles and your joints. And I hope today that you feel ready a little bit to enter into that part of the movement which is going to help you along the day. And when we begin to move, you'll notice that it's not always easy, because the mind will come into play and say, actually, I'm just going to listen today, or actually, I'll move later. When we do that, it always postpones what we want to do in life. So don't postpone, I would say. I invite you today not to postpone your movement regime, your activity, or your choice of what you want to do to help your health. And today, as you know, I'm going to talk about movement and breath work. So your other health choices could be what to eat today, when to go out for a walk. Even those choices in your day will make a difference. Every effort that you make towards doing something towards your health will benefit you there and then and ongoing. And if I like, to add also, anything that you don't do won't benefit because you haven't done it. Simple as that. So please be invited to join in. And even if you come back to this recording later on the Facebook, or if you have any other questions, please do on midlands@drewworldwide.com. There are many aspects of health and wellness on our website, drewyoga.com/show. And it gives you an insight also if you feel you want to experience a little bit more of the yoga. I do have yoga classes happening locally. There are other classes happening locally to you as well. We can look into that. Just email me your postcode. And also want to invite you to think about a free Zoom on Wednesday evening that I do at 7 o'clock. And it's movement and practical insight, and to ask questions about Drew Yoga. I'm particularly running a course with my team in Birmingham starting this month and next month, where you can become a yoga teacher if you want, or also to create a personal development insight for your own health. So that's a very practical way of involving yourself to be with like-minded people, to be with the people that you feel uplifted, and also find more about your health and experience better health for yourself. So on that note, becoming better health, I'd like you to stand up in a moment. I'm going to allow the body to move and re-energize gently. Okay, so I'm going to stand up myself. So if you are happy to stand, please do. Make sure you have a little bit of space around you. All we're going to do first of all is just lift your right arm up towards the ceiling. And then you're going to bend over towards the right, gently, just stretching the right side of your body, and then the arm comes back down. Lift the other arm up towards the ceiling, left arm, lean over towards the right, giving that stretch at the side of the body, and relax. Great. You can do this slightly quicker now, okay? You can lift your right arm, stretch over to the left, and relax. Lift the left arm, stretch over to the right, and relax. And just continue this movement just for 2 or 3 moments, maybe 4 on each side. Keep moving and allowing that stretch to happen at the side of your rib cage. Notice your spine might be moving. Is it moving gently from side to side? Hope so. Mine is. And then you're going to lower the arms, and then you can take one arm in front, and the one arm behind. And then bring the hands together in front, palms face each other, the other arm in front, one behind you. And you can take your head to follow the arm that's going behind you. Again, giving that little bit of a movement to your spine. Can you feel the upper back? And when you feel that opening, you may feel your shoulders opening. Even your neck is moving gently. Breathing into the stretch and breathe out. Bring the hands together. Breathe in into the stretch. Breathe out. Bring the hands together. And again, you can do this quite quickly, giving you that little bit of a flow, a little bit of a energized movement, giving your breath a little bit more force, maybe. Excellent. And then you're going to relax the arms. How do your arms feel? Just roll your shoulders forward and back. Maybe your shoulders feel a little bit tight. Maybe your arms feel a bit of tension there. Just encourage that movement to roll the shoulders forward and back to help you feel that lightness, hopefully. And give a shake to the arms. This is when you can shake your hands, your elbows, your shoulders, and just allow any ripple of tension just dissolve out and flick your fingers away, giving you that lightness and flow through the arms. And then you're going to just allow the hands to rest for a moment. And then just squeeze your neck muscles by lifting your shoulders up towards your ears and then let them drop quickly. That's a good one, isn't it? So you can lift and squeeze your shoulders up towards your ears. Squeeze, and let them drop really fast. Let's do it one more time. Lift, squeeze, and release. Wonderful. So hopefully you feel a little bit different on your upper body. Going to work a little bit more on your lower back in a moment. Before we do that, again, I'd like you to follow your needs of your body, how your body is feeling at the moment. We're going to do for a moment or two movement that will allow your spine to move gently. And to do that, you're going to bend forward slightly and then come up. For this one, your feet are slightly separated. You're going to soften the knees and then you can lean forward from the hips just halfway and then allow the head to come down and tuck your chin in. As you come up, bend your knees so you're going to uncurl from the lower back, upper back, and then looking straight in front of you. So you're going to bend your knees slightly, lean forward from the hips, tuck your chin in, lower your head down, and slowly but surely bending your knees again, keeping them bent, uncurling from the lower back, upper back, and lifting from the sternum, looking straight in front of you. And repeat that in your own time. It's a way of moving the spine, allowing each vertebra to be stacked on top of one another. And we call it the wave-like movement for the spine. It's a very gentle movement, and sometimes we tend to keep our muscles tight. So we're coming up like what I call a plank of wood. And that's okay too, because it depends on your back. Certain parts of your spine can be a little bit more flexible. Some part of it can be more tight. So just become aware. And as you uncurl the spine, just lifting up and bring your arms above your head. And like you do first thing in the morning, you're going to give a nice yawn if you want to. Stretch your arms out and then bring them down to the side of the body. And then I'm going to show off your hips now, okay? So you're going to bring your hands on your hips and just roll your lower back in a circle. It gives you a bit more movement on your lower back. Go clockwise and anti-clockwise like you're doing a hula hoop movement with your tummy and your lower back. And did you know by doing these movements, it does affect how your mood is? It might be a good mood, or it might be a better mood. Hopefully a bit of both. Okay, and then you're going to just allow yourself to relax the arms and invite you to sit down if you're not sitting already. So with those couple of movements just for the spine, hopefully you're feeling like you've moved. You feel a little for a little bit more movement in the shoulders, in the joints, in the muscles, and become aware on how you are feeling now compared to maybe about 3 minutes ago. And remember that feeling. It's always something that we might forget later on, thinking, I did that movement, but I've forgotten how I felt. So just try and make a note of that feeling, whatever it is in your body, and how it made you think and where your focus was a little bit. In a moment, we're going to do another movement. If I don't get a chance to fit it in before the break, I'll do it after. And it's how to transform any sort of emotion that feels a little sadness in your mind into more enthusiasm and more grounded, a little bit more open, more stimulating your brain and the spine. And it's part of a sequence called the Earth sequence. And it's very grounding and it's a wonderful way to bring your spine into a wonderful flow and calming the breath, which allows the mind to calm down as well. Okay, so I want to go into a question, and the question is from Philip. Thank you, Philip, from Wolverhampton. Philip, you have asked that, what can I do in my chaotic and very fast lifestyle? Can you tell me and advise how Drew Yoga can help me in a busy day? Very good question. And I know sometimes we tend to say when we do movements or yoga or any exercise programs that we tend to need a lot of time. And people don't always have time on their hands to spend like an hour or 2 hours a day. And Drew Yoga, Philip, I think you will find it's very adaptable, very accessible, and as soon as you start moving, and I hope you had chance to move with me today, when you start moving, you start feeling slightly different. So that only took maybe 2 or 3 minutes. So in your daily life, in a very busy, chaotic time, there are short, small postures or movements or breath works that you can incorporate to help you calm down, help you benefit for your own health and mind. And one of them, there's about 4 aspects of movements that you can do. You can do any one of these or any 2 of those, or you can do all of them. And they only probably take a minute or 2 for each part. One of them is to do with accessing that dormant energy in the body, that tightness and stiffness that we sometimes feel in our joints, how to access and activate. And they are called activations. And it is purely moving the body like we did earlier. Shaking the body is one of them. You can shake your arms, you can shake your shoulders, or you can twist from side to side. And there are a few of these in a row that you can do. So if you want to know more, come onto our website, drewyoga.com/show, or email me personally, midlands@drewworldwide.com, and I can share with you a personal program how you can incorporate these activations. The other part is to breathe. If you breathe in and then breathe out a longer out breath, it'll help you calm down the mind, calm down the movement of the breath, will calm down the body. And it's a wonderful way to incorporate breath in your day as well. And then there's another 2 aspects to it where you find yourself looking at your day. And one of them is how to monitor what's happening in your mind. And sometimes we want to just sit and think about, am I thinking the right thoughts? And by doing the breath movement and the breath focus, you can monitor your thoughts. So you can put the 2 and 3 together. Breathing in and breathing out, a longer out breath, and become aware of your thoughts. What conversations are happening internally? Monitor whether they are uplifting you or upholding you. Because the mind takes a lot of energy when it's scattered and thinking about different things in the day. Of course, it can create that little tiredness in your feelings, in your thoughts, in your body, and that can create low energy sometimes. So to uplift that, become aware of your thoughts. So bringing your breath in, focusing on the breath, and focusing on what you are thinking. Those two things can go together. And then the other one is having chance to relax. Now, relaxation doesn't always have to be lying down. Doesn't always have to be wrapped up in a blanket and going to sleep. Relaxation can be a mindset. A mindset where you think, okay, I'm going to give myself 4 minutes or 3 minutes of just either sitting or walking. You can relax by walking in nature. You don't have to be still. In my case, you don't have to be still to relax, because what you want to do, you want to refresh your mind. You want to refresh your body. So by moving the body first of all, what I call activations or just energizing movements to access dormant pockets of tension in the body, and then bringing yourself to become aware of your breath to calm down the mind, listening to your thoughts, conversations, are they uplifting, upholding you, and relaxing. So there is other aspects of relaxation, but as Philip was referring to what do you do in the day, relaxing by allowing yourself to either sit still or to walk in silence in nature. Let the trees come into you. Nowadays there's blossom is coming. You can see the first blossoms in the trees. The light is slightly better. We have longer daylight coming. And it's good to take that daily dose of natural light as soon as you can, preferably in the mornings. If you can, midday, like we are now, is a very good time to absorb the light. We may not see, depending where you are in the world, may not see the peak of the light, but when it's midday in your part of the world, that's the highest point where the sun will be. So that is where you can actually be outside, if you can, or look through the window and let the light come through to you. Not to look directly into the light, but look at the place that helps you absorb the sunlight into your system, into your face. Even if you close your eyes and you're in a country where it's really bright sun, and you allow the light to bathe your closed eyes, it'll help you absorb that into your system, into your skin, into your body. And with those few things in mind, I'd like to remind you all as well to please follow your body. Do what is right for you. I have said maybe 4 or 5 things there. Look back and listen back onto the recordings. Even if you did 1 or 2 of those each day, it will make a difference. If you did all of them, it'd be fantastic. But in this time, in your day or in your week, do what you can. Try and make it regular. Even when you have to take music that makes you feel good, have that playing as you do the movements. So, going to have a break in a few moments. So this is Joshna at Drew for All on Ramadan Radio Wolves. And if you wanted to catch any questions or if you want to ask any, please email midlands@drewworldwide.com. If you feel you want to look at the website, it will be drewyoga.com/show. If you have moments to come back after the break, please do. If it's something else you need to do next, have a wonderful day and we'll hope to see you soon. And remember, keep focusing on the breath, keep calm and enjoy whatever you do for your health. See you soon. Bye for now.
you replacing windows in your home? Here at AK Windows, with over 30 years experience manufacturing and installation, we can provide you with premium and affordable UPVC, aluminium windows and doors, roof lanterns, composite and bifolding doors. We offer a free quotation on all work with our selected range of windows in grey, white and much more. We can also repair window and door locks with glass repairs too. We also supply to the trade. Call today for a free quote on 01902 421 500. AK Windows.
Are you looking for a new challenge? A chance to be your own boss? Becoming a driving instructor is a lot easier than you think. Bespoke training is provided and franchise opportunities with guaranteed results. Or are you looking to get a full driving license? Well, look no further. For a complete package from translated theory classes to driving ability, securing your freedom to the future. Contact us today by calling Ashes Driving School on 07402 362 717. Wolverhampton and surrounding areas. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Learn by taking the right turn.
Mubi Bass Electronics, specialist in car audio and home entertainment. Suppliers of leading brands, Samsung, Sony, and Panasonic. We supply and fit all car audio systems, top brands, Kenwood, Bose, and we're an authorized supplier of Vibe product. Visit our store online at mubibass.co.uk and order today for next day delivery. Mubi Bass Electronics are proud sponsors of Wolverhampton Wanderers FC. Call us today for a free quote on 01902 754 546 and quote Ramadan 20 for 10% off. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Mubi Bass Electronics, specialist in car audio and home entertainment.
Little Dessert Shop, UK's leading dessert franchise, continues to deliver happiness in Wolverhampton. Order from Just Eat, Uber Eats and Deliveroo. Visit us at littledessertshop.co.uk and contact your nearest branch. From all at Little Dessert Shop, we wish you a blessed Ramadan and a happy Eid.
Ready for a new career? Ready to be an engineer? Get ready, get set, get training. Become a qualified domestic gas or electrical engineer with the potential to earn up to 45k by enrolling onto one of our bespoke, accredited, industry-recognised training courses at our purpose-built training centre in Wolverhampton. For more information, visit our website gettraining.com or contact us on 01902 583 941.
It's mega deal time right now at Salsa Grill. Any size pizza, a buy one, get one free, with free medium fries. Any curries with 4 roti, just $6.99. Any single burger meal, just $3.50. Masala fish with fries or a naan, only $4.50. It's all here and much more at Salsa Grill, 27 Broad Street, Wolverhampton. Order on Wolverhampton 312 314 or online through Just Eat, Uber Eats or by searching Salsa Grill Wolverhampton.
Mina Bazaar, one of the UK's biggest collections of Asian bridal wear and fashion. Established for over 25 years, we're now showcasing and taking orders for our brand new catalogue. We have Mina Bazaar's men's bridal wear. We'll be stocking the very best in groom sherwani, fashion kurta and waistcoats. Book an appointment today and get 15% off during Ramadan at Mina Bazaar, 184 Ladypool Road, Birmingham, B12 8JS by calling us on 07970 265 956. Spice up your iftar with traditional spices and flavours from Indus. We go to great lengths to source only the best in Far Eastern flavours, with a wide range of spices, pulses, lentils and essentials for your kitchen cupboards. From our hot chili powder to our range of beans and pulses. Find our range in leading local supermarkets and retailers. Indus, the world's finest foods. Your tyres are essential for safe driving. They're the only link between your vehicle and the road. At Premier Tyres, we proudly stock leading tyre brands such as Goodyear, Michelin, Pirelli and more. We're also your go-to garage for MOTs, servicing, exhausts and all your mechanical needs. With the most affordable prices in town, unmatched quality, knowledgeable and fully qualified mechanics, we will look after your car no matter the make or model. Premier Tyres, Crown Street, WV1 1PX. Call 01902 455 684 or visit premiertyreservices.com.
Every Ramadan, many around the world remain hopeful of your zakat and sadaqah, to see them through their toughest days. That's why your charity not only improves lives, but saves lives. Give hope to millions around the world from your hands, through Muslim hands. Hope is never lost when we place our trust in Allah. Hold on to hope and help save lives. Visit muslimhands.org.uk today.
This is Ramadan Radio, your local voice, your local Muslim radio. Go to RamadanRadioWolves.com and donate to your local mosque.
Welcome back to Ramadan Radio Wolves. Joshna Patel here on Do Yoga for All. Just before the break, we had a question from Philip. Asked an amazing question on what can one do in a chaotic life. How does Drew benefit? And I went through a couple of aspects. Please do listen to it on the recording on the Facebook and the YouTube. If you want to ask any other questions, please do on the chat line or email me on midlands@drewworldwide.com. And be good to see you if you feel you want to experience a little bit more in depth in 1 or 2 sessions of yoga classes or a whole weekend. We do courses on becoming a bit more personal development, deepening your personal development, becoming a yoga teacher if you want to. And that's found on doyoga.com/show. So today it is another opportunity to help feel a little more emphasis on your health. How does one find stability? How to build up a firm foundation in your life where you feel that you are firm, you are able to stand in your power, able to use the power of the breath to encourage the health to be enhanced to more optimum in your life. And want to share with you 2 techniques. One is called the energy shower, which I'm going to keep till later. But the other one is part of a sequence called the earth sequence. The earth sequence is something that you can do standing indoors. I invite you to take the courage to one time do this particular breath standing outside in the garden or the park if you feel up to it. Not now. For now, just listen and join in with me. But see if you want to have a go, because the answer is in the title, the earth sequence. What does the earth represent? For me, it represents firmness, stability, power, even beauty and lightness. Because when you are in nature, it always gives back to you what you need. Sometimes you might need to be calm. So if you walk in nature in a calm way, it will respond. If you want more energy and you run in nature, or you do some exercise that gives you a bit more aerobic exercise to your system, nature will respond back to you. So this is something that you can do outside or in the warmth indoors as well. And remember, again, follow your body. Feel how it's working for you. You can do this breath work sitting down if you want to. As I was saying before, it's all to do with moving the energy through the spine, through the organs, energizing and also grounding. So with this one, I'm going to invite you to stand up again. So if you come up onto your feet are just slightly separated. Make sure you are stable in standing. You're going to interlock your hands in front of you. And allowing your hands to feel very soft, becoming aware of your hands and your feet. Bringing awareness to your hands again and bringing them, interlocking them, palms are facing up. As you lift the hands, bending the elbows, draw the hands towards the throat. Palms are facing up. Turn the hands to face down as you lower the hands towards your hips. Bringing your hands up towards the throat. And then bringing the hands down in front again. All you're doing is breathing in as you lift the hands. Breathing out as you lower the hands. Breathing in, and as you breathe in, imagine yourself standing on the earth and you're drawing the power and the earth's energy through the spine. It could be in the form of warmth, feeling your back. As you breathe out, taking awareness down the legs into the feet. And keep the nice flow of the movements with the breath. When you raise your arms, lifting the sternum slightly, you almost feel like your spine is lifting and lengthening gently. And as you breathe in, draw the quality that you want through the earth, from the earth, through the spine, breathing in stability, breathing in power of love, even calmness through the breath. Feel grateful to the earth supporting you. And then allow your awareness to your breath going through the body, breathing in the confidence, establishing the confidence firm in your mind. And the breath might start to slow down, but make it comfortable not to hold the breath at any time. Breathing in and breathing out as the hands come down. Bring your arms slightly higher if you want, towards the face, and then breathing down, taking the breath down the spine, into the legs, into the earth. Feel really balanced, feel really stable. And if you notice that you want to stop for a moment, then allow the hands to rest. Do a body scan, how you're feeling. And in a moment or two, we're going to repeat maybe 3 or 4 more rounds with the breath. Bringing awareness through the legs to the spine. Again, feel the quality that you want to enhance at the moment. Balance, confidence, determination. And then you're going to bring your hands, let them rest at the side of the body. And then bring yourself to sit down for a moment. Wonderful. Hope that you feel a little bit more refreshed after that. And you can incorporate that movement at any time in your day. Even when you wake up first thing, or when you want to settle at the end of the day. This is a part of a sequence called the Earth sequence. There are more movements that take you through other ways of expanding and grounding and opening. But I just wanted to give you part of the sequence to entice you to see how you are getting on. When your mind is calm, the breath will be affected. If your breath is calm, the mind will be affected. So these both work together with this particular movement. And it seemed simple. It seemed like you were just raising the arms and lowering. And it is. Even that will give you little enthusiasm through the joints moving, give you enthusiasm through the mind saying something's happening. Even those two simple focus can be enough. If you want to take it further, then you can bring in the power of the qualities, visualization. you can imagine yourself standing outside on the earth. The power of the mind and visualization and affirmation working together brings that harmony, brings that alignment to how you are feeling and to enhance, as I said, your health. During the times when a lot of things are happening in your day, things are going in different direction to what you might want it to go, or you got to be performing in front of people, or you have to go and teach, or you have to, go for an interview. Whatever it is, sometimes we find ourselves that we are in like a panic mode, or sometimes a little bit shaken and uncertain. By doing this type of movement, bringing the movement with the breath, will bring that calmness into your system. And then when you go out into the world, when you go out to communicate with your friends and your colleagues, you'll come from a place of calmness. You come from a place that you are in that standing in your own power, in your own confidence, because we have it. And you feel like it might be inspirational what I am saying. It is here to inspire you, but I am also here to share this to make it practical for you to start using it. Put it in your toolbox, put it in a box or a place where you can come back to. You can make a note of this on a piece of paper. You can make a mental note, but sometimes our mental note can also forget. So I would suggest that you write it down and remember some of these things that you've done today will make a difference to your health. So on that other area, I was going to share with you how to increase and feel a little bit more refreshed after a busy day, and wanted to give you a nice technique called the energy shower. Now, energy shower is exactly what it is. It's a shower of energy, basically, going through your body, through your mind. And to do this, you can again stand or you can be sitting. And the benefit for this is when you feel you've got sort of like a cobweb or a mist around you, around your mind or around your body. It doesn't have to be physical, but sometimes you feel that and you just want to clear that away to bring you refreshing feeling. This is a wonderful way to actually cleanse and feel uplifted. So first of all, I'd like you to either stand or sit comfortably with your spine upright. Make sure you got space at the side of you to lift your arms in a moment. And then I'm going to bring your awareness to your breath. Just notice the ebb and flow of the breath. And then you're going to take the arms out from the side. Above your head, just bring the palms to face upwards. And then the palms are going to face towards the ceiling or the sky. So the palms are facing uppermost. And then raise your arms higher. And then bring your awareness into your hands. And imagine the rays of the sun just pouring down onto your fingertips, onto the palms, the center of your palms. And just breathe in the light through the hands. Feel the warmth. And then you're going to allow that warmth to move down into the arms, just energizing the arms for a few moments. If you have high blood pressure or low, please have your arms lower. Otherwise, just continue the hands above your head. And almost imagine drops of light just falling on your palms. Just gather the light and the colors of light on your palms. And then in a moment, you're going to rotate the palms so they're facing down above the crown of your head. So you're going to breathe in And as you breathe out, rotate the hands so they're rotating around, fingers facing each other, palms facing down above you. And imagine pouring light rays from your hands over the crown of your head like a shower, energizing, revitalizing the crown of the head. And you can slowly lower the hands closer towards your head, and then you're going to turn the palm to face the forehead and feel the rays and the warmth across the forehead into the eyes as you move the hands lower towards the face, allowing the rays of the light to flow towards the throat, towards the upper body, towards the lungs. And just hold them there for a few moments. Feel the warmth through the area. Continue lowering the hands and visualize the light moving down the body as the palms just face down, feeling the hips, the thighs, down the legs, into the feet, into the toes. And imagine yourself being covered with this beautiful ray of light, gentle, refreshing, re-energizing. And just take a few moments to follow the breath and just see how you're feeling. And then you can open your eyes, you can sit down if you're standing. And there you go, you've had a beautiful energy shower. It is one of those ways where you can clear any cobwebs to feel refreshed, to give you that opportunity to be in touch with who you really are, with your health, with your mind, even your innermost thoughts and feelings. And sometimes we give in to fear and hesitation, which takes away joy. So what we want to do is invite you to enhance that joy in your life, enhance that self-empowerment in your life. These simple movements, you can build up on it. You don't have to be doing it for hours every day. Little bit at a time, few steps a day will encourage that health to be blossoming in your life. And hopefully it'll help you feel different, think differently, make the right choices that you need to make in your day, in your life, for your health. It's that innate wisdom that we have, and sometimes we forget we know the answers, and sometimes it's almost sort of clogged up somewhere. But once we start clearing our mind, once we start moving the body to clear the mind, once we start feeling into the body to clear the mind, it will give you that more in-depth reminder of what we have to do. And listening is a big part. Listening to that part of us that know. You know, sometimes you may have a day where everything's going really well. Everything is in harmony. What you think, what you want to do, what you are achieving, your ideas, it all is in alignment. Sometimes it goes out of sync. But notice that sometimes that's fine. It's natural. It's human. It's the world. Yet, what you can do is step back into your power. Step back into making that alignment happen again. And it's not always easy. There might be times when you feel you've got low energy. There'll be times when you feel your mind isn't quite knowing what to do. That's when these movements will come and benefit. Even if you have done it in a row for a few days, when you really need it at a particular time, because you built that momentum, it can help you. And it's nothing like overdoing it, overdoing the breath work, overdoing the movement in a way that feels suitable for you, of course. I don't mean it in a way that's going to cause harm and disharmony, but I mean like the more you do something for your health, the more you will benefit. So just remember that it's all about not, that quote that I always like to share is yoga is not about touching your toes. It is what you learn on the way down. And that is what it's all about. It's learning about yourself, learning what is it, or reminding yourself, what is it that I have to do today to bring my focus back? What do I have to do today to bring my balance back in my mind, in my body? What do I have to do today to refresh my mind? Remind yourself of that wonderful energy shower, giving yourself that refreshing, rejuvenating power of the breath through your body. And remember, Drew is approach using movement, breath work to enable, to work together, to encourage the vitality from the body from inside out. It's the way that it works, it's the way that physically it works, but it's also a way of life, can be a way of life for you if you wish it to be. You can drop a few things in your day, in your morning, how you wake up, how you go to sleep. Remember, the lights are getting, the daylight is longer now and the light is there a bit more. Try and capture the dawn. Try and capture the first sunlight if you can. And if you don't worry, you can catch it in the day. Even if you can't see the sun, feel the light coming through your body. Midday is the peak where the light and the sun is the highest. So draw that into you, because when you do steps and be reminded of things, what to do for your health, you can also take it away with you and share it with other people. There'll be people out there in your circle, in your friends and your family and your workplace, and you may hear them say, I'm very tired today. I'm not really sure, a lot is happening in my life. And you'll be able to share, hopefully, a couple of things that you picked up today and say, actually, I know something that might help you. Would you like to have a go? And there you go. Sharing is part of life. Giving your wisdom, giving your experience, sharing, it actually helps the whole world to connect and your community to connect. And remember, we're not meant to be jumping out of bed every day full of beans. Take time sometimes. There will be days when you can do that. Look forward to that if you haven't already, where you have that zest of energy and you know where you're going for in your day with your health. There'll be lots of things also happening around you. So be in your power. Be in your stable point, where you're that point where you know what you need to do for your health and help others along the way. So we're coming to a conclusion and to the end to today's program. The website, if you want to know more, is drewyoga.com/show. And the email is midlands@drewworldwide.com. If you have any questions, please do let me know. And if you want to know more about our weekend courses and our classes and the free Zoom that I do on a Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. and it's an opportunity to ask questions. And again, a very practical session. Enjoy the rest of your day and want to wish you a very good week. Bye for now.